Today, we're going to talk about the cause and effect of the dual dating strategy in toxic women who have Hybristophilia. A lot of men don't know what that is, and I'll get into the actual definition of that. But first, we'll get into a post by Shanlaville James, and it embodies everything that we've been talking about. She says, I friend zone men that would have treated me like a queen. I once had a wrestle that I cut off to be with the future. I used to get on the internet complaining about men and being bitter, just like some of y'all women. I used to play victim as if men were the issue. When my thought process changed, I started taking accountability for my choices. My reason for uplifting men is because I've actually encountered good men. I just didn't want them. I'm the only woman that's real enough to admit this because women want to seem perfect. Instead of admitting that y'all fell for some messed up men, y'all would rather spend your lives tearing down all men like they are all the same. And we'll look at a few things. The fact that she's taking accountability for her choices makes her one of the rare 2% of women on the planet that even take accountability. Unfortunately, it's usually too late, but we'll get into that a little bit later. But at least she's making an effort, though. We also have another woman where she says, we rejected guys who were going to make us wives for guys who made us single mothers. Men are not trash, but our taste for men is trash. And that's 1000% true. We know that women have the ability to accept or reject any man on the planet. And if they choose a guy that doesn't want to be a father, he's not a good father, or he's not making the type of money that they want, then why did you give him a baby? Why would you give him the most precious thing that you have, which is the ability to reproduce? Why would you give him your womb if he wasn't husband material? And we've been stating this for the past 10 years or so, really ramping it up past 3 to 5 years, ever since you've had, Kevin Samuels, Minister Jap, a lot of other guys, Fresh and Fit, Tom Leckis, Patrice O'Neal. We've been stating this, and women vehemently reject this in mass online and say, nah, men ain't shit. My baby daddy ain't shit. It's the men that need to step up and do better. No, the small pool of men that you selected to be with are your fault. It's your body, your choice, your responsibility. And the fact of the matter is that many women have Hybristophilia. And this is a paraphilia in which arousal, facilitation of enjoyment are responsive and contingent upon being with a partner known to have committed an outrage, cheating, lying, known infidelities, or crime, such as rapé or murder. And if you guys look at these TV shows that they watch, the Housewives of Atlanta, the Real Housewives of whatever state, Bad Girls Club, they're addicted to drama. And they only like men that give them that drama, that give them that polarity, which is the bad boys, the toxic men, the cheaters, the liars. The men that a woman has been with in her past, which is her exes, that is who she is truly attracted to. That is more important than anything else. If you don't know much about a woman, just look at who her exes were and who she complains about, because that is who she truly is attracted to. And if you're not that type of guy, and if you're the good guy, it's not because she learned. It's because the guys she's attracted to don't really want her anymore. So now she has to switch up and go for the guys that she doesn't really want. So that's the definition of Hybristophilia. And we'll give a few examples of this. You got Trouble Finder. She says, the niggas I choose ain't shit because that's what I like. And that's true. At least she's honest about it. You got a third woman out of 3.5 billion that's taking accountability for her poor choices in men. You can't blame the good men or the 90% of men for the actions of the few of the 10%. You also have another one that says, I've come to a conclusion that I actually don't like nice guys. I like drug dealers, niggas with a criminal record, niggas with a baby mama, drama, and that abusive type shit. That violent type of stuff, that temper problem type of mentality. That right there, fellas, is a small sample size of the bigger picture. The majority of these women have hybristophilia, and you need to watch out for these type of women because they'll tell you who they are, either through the shows that they watch on TV that are drama filled, a lot of arguing, neck snapping, a whole bunch of chaos. The music they listen to, if she listens to Glorilla, Megan Thee Stallion, Sexy Red, Suki Hana, you definitely need to stay away because that means that she is more than likely a woman that has hybristophilia. And if you look at her exes and all she does is complain about how bad he treated her, but it lasted for a year, 2 years, whatever the case may be, and she chose to stay, that's because she's not going to tell you, but she has a sick addiction to that type of man and that type of relationship. And if you don't want that drama in your life, which most men don't, we just want peace, sex, silence, a sandwich, and a submissive woman that's attractive to us. So be on the lookout for that. Don't let these women trick you and be chameleons and try and come to you on their decline. If she doesn't want you in her prime, then you don't accept her in her decline. So stay away from these toxic women. I'll catch you guys on the next one.